Hi, everybody. Mischa here with Word of the Day. A very positive word today. There it is. Nonpareil. Now, what does this word nonpareil mean? Whether you're using it as a noun or an adjective, nonpareil means the same thing. It means peerless, the best of the best, a paragon, nothing to compare to the nonpareil. Now, it also means those delicious little candies they used to sell at the movie theaters, the little chocolates with little dots of sugar on them. And that's the way it first came into English. It came in through Middle French in a confectionery book on how to make nonpareils. French made them a little differently. And in fact, this word nonpareil really isn't used in French any longer, but we have it now. It didn't take very long. This word comes in 1421 in this cookbook, but it takes about 100 years, and in 1531, Thomas Eliot, a very important person in terms of bringing words into English, he starts using it figuratively. As a matter of fact, who is it? He calls Achilles the nonpareil of manhood. Okay, and in this case, of course, it's a noun. But Thomas Eliot is somebody that we really want to know about. He was from Cambridge. It's not clear that he actually went to school there because he wasn't from that class, but he ended up being in the court of Henry VIII and worked for him as a diplomat. He went, in fact, to the continent to try to convince the powers to let Henry VIII have a divorce, but he failed. So when he came back, he withdrew from the court and just went home, which was pretty smart because his very, very good friend, Thomas More, ended up losing his head over this issue. We really are grateful to Thomas Eliot because he brought tons of words into English, and he helped to elevate English into a language that we can use to talk about philosophy and governance and diplomacy. He brought the word democracy into English. Good old Thomas Eliot. Okay, now let me give you a couple of examples on how to use the word nonpareil. If I use it as a noun, I can say, for example, Luciano Pavarotti was the nonpareil Italian tenor of his time. But I can use it as an adjective by describing, say, his performance. I personally saw the nonpareil performance of Luciano Pavarotti at La Scala in the 70s. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. Or how about this? Let's do the same thing again. The beleaguered country was being run into the ground by the nonpareil of conmen. Or we can turn that into an adjective. The leader of the country was a nonpareil conman. Okay. Or, now here's my personal example. Nonpareil candy. I really like it, and I used to get it at the movies when I was a kid. That's it. Okay, so go out and use that word, nonpareil. Don't be afraid. It's a very positive word because there are really good things that are the best of the best. So I'll see you later. Remember, everybody, we should support independent booksellers whenever we can, like I did when I bought this little gem, Christianity and Paganism, or is it Paganism and Christianity? Christianity and Paganism in the 4th to 8th centuries. I know, I'm a geek, but I love this stuff. And how about this one? Oh, Goethe. The Sorrows of Young Werther. You know, young people all over Europe were doing themselves in over this book, this story. I know I can't say the S word, but you get the idea. It's pretty interesting. So, if we're supporting independent booksellers, bookshop.org/shop/word of the day. I'm getting better and better at that.